there is a broken pipe back here inside of a tree root ball. It's actually right down in there somewhere. And it's broken up against this gate right here. So there's really no way to dig down there and fix it. We're gonna need to locate the lateral line on this side of the tree, and Timothy's over there locating it on that side of the tree. And the idea will be to take that pipe and reroute it like this around the tree and over to where Timothy's standing. And then this zone will work again. Right now, when you turn on this zone, the whole zone is low pressure and you don't even see water leaking on our customer's property. You actually have to go to the neighbor's property to even see the water leaking out, which is what I had to do the day that I discovered this. All right, it looks like Timothy found point B here. What we're looking at is a 3/4 T that has a bushing in it to go down to the 1/2-inch pipe that I told him to follow, which is this 1/2-inch pipe right here. He followed it down in here and found the T here. This T now goes this direction to feed some more heads along the seawall over there. And it goes this direction into the neighbor's property, which is the problem pipe. We're gonna excavate this a little bit further beyond the T here so that we can cut that line and be able to put a 90 going straight up to feed these two pipes, and we're gonna eliminate the pipe that was going that direction. All right, so it looks like we found point A over here, which is gonna be this 1-inch pipe, and I say it looks like because I haven't verified it yet. I would have verified it if I could see that this head was actually attached to this 1-inch pipe, but I can't see where it's attached to, and it's starting to go underneath this hardscape here. So how I'm going to identify it is I'm going to cut out a chunk of pipe right about there, and I'm going to install that cap. And then I'm going to run back over to the controller and turn on this zone. And if water doesn't come leaking out of that tree back there, well then I know this is the zone. Now you might be thinking to yourself, man, what if he's wrong about that and he just went and capped that line? Well, the reason why I opened it up the way I did and the reason why I'm cutting it where I'm cutting it is because I can put it back together with a telescopic repair fitting if I need to. Although I don't think I'm going to need to, and which means I'm going to be cutting off this cap that I'm about to install a coupling or an elbow or a 45 or something so that I can reroute this pipe to over where Timothy's working over there, which is the B side. I can already tell without even going back there because this MP is just screaming. It's going to cut through those plants if I leave it like that. And then if we go into the bushes back here where we saw our leak before, no more water. So we definitely got the right pipe. Now we just need to connect A to B, which is over here somewhere in this hole. Let me reach through. There's B. Unfortunately for this customer, she's running a mechanical system, which means that she has to run through all of the zones in order to keep her property green. She can't just turn off the zone that was causing that big leak in the backyard. So that means she has been experiencing that leak this whole time as she runs through her cycles on her irrigation system. When we're done here, we're gonna save this lady way more money than we would have saved upgrading that timer to a smart controller just by fixing that pipe over there. Sometimes it takes for fixing the root cause of the problem before we go making things fancy. Well, I'd say that reroute was a success. Now we've got, well, we'd have to unclog that nozzle there, but the 2 heads in the backyard or 3 heads in the backyard that weren't popping up before and that broken whatever that is down there, it's all working now. I would say on to the next one, but now I got to go figure out why that's whatever that is leaking. And there's the view from the backyard. No more broken pipe. All of the heads are working. The reroute was successful. Now, on to the next one.